We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Second here tonight.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either. That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Now to the plate, Matt Kemp, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First things first, here's a throw over. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch inside, the throw. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 2-2 count. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
In now, Herschel Choi. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in, Grover Torres. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is... Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
And that misses for ball one. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Nobody out, runner on first. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked in to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
A high fastball is in there. A check in at first here by Moore, and he'll get back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Cain runs, pitches a cold strike. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Here's Jason Hayward now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Jason Hayward.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Cain is under it. He's got it one away. Digging in, David Freese, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Once again a 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's John Jaso now. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Javier Baez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Second baseman, Javier
First offering
Baez.
on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Melky Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Melky Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Kevin Smith will be next. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Moore delivering here on 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Francisco Cervelli.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Grounded to short. Lindor takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starling Marte. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Grounded to third. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Frazier. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Circle change, too low, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Marte is under it. One away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Choi will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Frazier from the outfield grass. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on. Digging in to try it again. Matt Kemp. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Matt Kemp.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Riding in once again, Herschel Choi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Lined into left field, a base hit. Now at the plate, Grover Torres comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. And Hayward has a base hit. Choi rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Up next for the
Into the box now, David Freese. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. So digging in now, John Jaso trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Oh, look at Freeze. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now batting, second
Here's Javier Baez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A check in at first here by Moore, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
As a look, now the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Runners on first with 1 down. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
So striding in, Melky Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. 3-0 now. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Baez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. Striding in, Kevin Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that misses, ball 1. For Cabrera, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. Line drive to left. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher it, Francisco Cervelli.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way out in front.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Starling Marte, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Brantley is under it, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. On its way is pitch number 75. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. Hit sharply on the ground. There's Baez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Michael Brantley is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Ryan Zimmerman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are 2 away.
The batter.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fly ball to straightaway left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Digging in and looking for more, Herschel Choi. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Gonzalez to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in once again, Grover Torres. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Now that is some kind of power. That's a changeup on the first pitch. He got out in front and pulled it and hit a home run with it. Let's see if he can straighten something out in this at bat.
But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Hayward.
This is lined into left field, a base hit. Digging in to try it again, David Freese. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Oliver Perez is going to get the call, and something of a surprising move here is they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. And there's the old slider from Perez. It's strike 1. The look by Perez. Now the pitch. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jaso. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ian Happ will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing of bat.
Striding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Elias Diaz will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now a throw over, and they'll slap the tag on him heading back to first, in the inning is. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Line softly out toward left center. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he misses again. 2-0. And that's in there. 2-1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Gonzalez is on his way home, and the runner from first comes around to score, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Now batting.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Line toward right center, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Kevin Smith will be next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Stepping into the box, Elias Diaz. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Brantley is after it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he begins the 7th inning with a leadoff double. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch coming. Here it is. And hang on. It looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Now a ground ball to the right side and through into right field, a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
Now batting.
So digging in now. Adam Frazier, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Dan Otero comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Runner goes for second. This ball will be chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a look over to first. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line drive to left. Brantley has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Matt Kemp. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. High pop-up. Zimmerman is under it, 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Herschel Choi, he homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Throw over to first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Liner toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Now to the plate, Grover Torres. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. This one skied out toward right. Gonzalez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
For the Indians, number 23, left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Brantley.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. in, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Brantley is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Zimmerman stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Carson Smith takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Smith.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. First pitch on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. For Zimmerman, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Zimmerman will take the turn at third and head for home. But he slams on the brakes now as he'll retreat back to first, content with a single. And he's safe.
Now batting, right fielder, Arlo.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll go to the
pitching for
bullpen
Pirates,
now, and it'll be the
number
left-hander here to
43.
face the upcoming left-handed bat. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Carlos Gonzalez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Cain runs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
Second baseman.
Here's Javier Baez. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Francisco Lindor.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Hit in the air to right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle, and Hayward has a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Here's David Freese to stand in. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. A 1-0 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a move over to first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Gonzalez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Happ comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting,
Elias Diaz, the next to hit. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Hector Rondon takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
Hector Rondon.
From the stretch. A called strike over the outside corner.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's Starling Marte, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there, and they're able to get to force it home for a big out number 2. So a big moment here, and standing in, Adam Frazier, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Ball 2 now. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Line hard toward right center, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. So here's Matt Kemp now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-3.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Standing in, Melky Cabrera. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Designated hitter, Melky Cabrera.
Michael Feliz will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
45, Michael Feliz.
Tony Kemp will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home.
Tony Kemp.
And he takes ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Number 30.
At the plate, Kevin Smith. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to Omar Narvaez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back, and I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Michael Brantley, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kemp has a read on it. And the inning is over. Standing in, Herschel Choi. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. 9th inning begins as the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding forward now, Grover Torres, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Swing and a liner. And a clean base hit. So he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. Here's Jason Hayward now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Third baseman.
Digging in, David Freese. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the former World Series MVP. On the ground to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And that misses 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hayward has a read on it. 1 down. Stepping up now, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Gonzalez.
Now a snap move over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.